Good morning, everybody. I'm getting lotioned up. Guess what time it is? It's time for prompt number 17 for the Journal to Inspire project. Martha Managross on her channel, the link will be below. It's Shabby Craft Studio, and my channel have been collaborating since January 1st, 2021 on the Journal to Inspire project. And our whole goal was just to basically just craft together, have some ideas. And if you haven't done this thing before, then do it, and then you'll know how. Build your stash a little bit. Everybody's built a journal and they're putting things in there. I have had to kind of turn course a little bit and use these prompts to build in my stash because I'm using my journal for personal things, and I can't show it on camera. So it's getting full enough that I can't put my prompts always in my journal. You know what I mean? Anyway, but I've been using these to build my stash. So this is prompt 17. Pardon me. Had to get a Kleenex. Make your own clear, white, or colored gesso and use it in your journal. Now, there's a story. I've made this prompt video once before, and it was great. You should have seen it. It was awesome. Sorry, guys, I got a runny nose all of a sudden like a little toddler. Oh yeah, it was great. It was awesome. I made perfect gesso and everything went wonderful, but you'll never know that. And that's kind of a lie. Anyway, it was a good video, but I don't know what happened to it. I posted it on YouTube and it's as though it never existed. But I don't mind. I'll do it again. So I'm going to use different colors, and I'm going to do it a little different in case for whatever reason that journal pops up again. I mean, the video pops up on my channel, then it won't just be a repeat. So gesso, as I understand it, and I am not an expert, but as I understand it, it's a foundation of glue, some kind of colorant, acrylic paint normally, but you could use house paint. You can use any, as far as I'm aware, you can use any form of paint. You just need something that stays as a colorant, right? It doesn't disappear. And then a thickener of some kind. So today I have baby powder, and this is all the baby powder I have because I don't like using baby powder because it gets in the air and I don't like breathing it, but I used about this much last time. So I probably won't use a lot of this, but I wanted to show you it does make great smelling gesso, just so you know. I'll use some though. And then calcium carbonate. I got this on Amazon, and you know what? It's cheap. So don't be afraid to go buy it. Okay? All right, so this is my idea. I'd like to make some clear gesso. But I kind of have a shabby chic journal in my brain. I've had it there for quite a while. And so I was going to play around and see if I couldn't make like a pink tinged gesso, like a blush. So I brought out these. I didn't use them in the original video that I made for this prompt. So I thought, oh, now would be a great time to do that. So what I'd like to do is first, I'd like to make clear, and then I'll take and put little spots on the side. When I made this before, it really was not what I would call clear. I think it had color to it. So I was looking for my old sample, but I don't want to use that. That just looks like a mess waiting to happen. How about a stir stick? How about that? So see, the baby powder it really does absorb well. And the last time I made it, the baby powder, you can see it right now. It gets just a little bit gritty, and it takes a lot. Now, if you're going to the dollar store and you can get a big bottle of this, then, you know, no problem. I didn't think it was as clear. So this would be the foundation if you were gonna just use baby powder. But I want to use this calcium because I truly do want a clear gesso so that I can color it the way I want. And you know, I have bottles of this, so I'm not gonna make a ton of it. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Heavens. Oh, the baby powder. But it smells great. Excuse me, guys. Oh. Oh, there you go. If you don't have these Sugar Bell bottles, I would strongly encourage you to get one. It makes life so easy. And I know how I'm gonna not lose my stainless steel pen. I'm gonna get a dab of Gorilla super glue, and I'm going to super glue the end of this inside my Sugar Bell cap. Has anybody done that? Is there pitfalls to it? Because when I'm in the throes of making ephemera and there's paper everywhere and glue on the needle, it gets stuck to things and then it gets thrown away and, you know, no. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of water. I didn't do that last time, and I'm hoping it will take the grit out. Yeah, it is. I also thought, wouldn't it be cool to kind of leave some of the grit in? What made me think of that, oh, this is killing my nose all of a sudden, guys. Sorry. I'm getting to be like my grandma. I've got Kleenexes everywhere, up my sleeve, in every coat pocket, in every sweater I own. And any other place that has elastic or a pocket to hold it. Okay, I'm gonna call this good. And we're gonna use this as our test sample here. Now, oh, excuse me, guys. This is just a top from a file folder. I don't like that so thick. What else was I gonna grab? Oh, I was gonna grab actual gesso so that we had something to compare it to. Okay, let's get my water over here. So this is clear, okay? I think I got just a tad too much water. I'm gonna give it a good coating too, because that's good and thick. That's about the same consistency as the gesso I use, and it does have some grit to it. I kind of like that, but I can see why you wouldn't want it all the time. Okay, that's a really healthy coating. Let me get my hand out of the way. So this is clear, okay? So now I have this, what is it? It's just white. I'm gonna take some of this over here. And put some white in there. Ooh, close one. That would have ended up right in my lap. Just put, you saw how much I put in there. Just a dab. If you really wanted this to be smooth, I was thinking the other day, I have a immersion blender for making soap. If you were gonna make a bunch of this at one time, you could just put it in a pan that you don't want, put your mixture in there and use an immersion blender. You know what I'm talking about? One of those things you hold and you squeeze it and you know, I'm not very good at sound effects, but you get my drift, right? Okay, so this is white, in theory. Oh, look at the difference. Doesn't take much either. See, I'm thinking this would be really cool. I know this has not been done before, guys. I know this has been around. I'm probably the only one that has not done this, but I just think it'd be cool to have different color, or not different colors. I think that would be a waste. It would sit too long, but I think it would be cool to be able to make your own color. Now, the one I was really interested in making was something where, like, something you could age with, or, oh, let's try scattered straw. Probably should do it on white paper instead of yellow, though. Is this the one that says do not shake? Shake well before using. Okay. This is going to be our straw. It's going clear. Can you see it? Cool, huh? Okay, let's see what this does, because this doesn't have any bulk to it. This is just dye. Yummy. If you did do this, you'd for sure want to make all that you needed for your project in one sitting, because it's like dye lots, you know. Unless you have an exact recipe, you may not get that exact color again. Okay, here's straw. Ooh. Oh yeah. So this is going to give you the texture and the tooth of gesso with a little color. Okay, let's try pink. I want pink. Not pink. What I really want is, I want, like, I'm gonna try this latte. I just stuck my finger right in that. Okay, this is the clear. So in theory, you know, you could make yourself a bunch of clear and then you could just color it when you needed it if you had a really good airtight container. I didn't shake that, did I? Is this oxide? Let me look. This is alcohol ink. That would look like tea-dyed paper. I want it darker. It really does look like a latte. So that's 6 drops total of this. It's called alcohol ink. It's from Ranger and it's latte. That's the color. That's beautiful. Ooh, yummy. Okay. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. You could do background tags like this and just have a ball. Like this would be good for magazine pages, I think, because it's opaque. So you'd still see your image. It would probably curl up on you a little bit. You may have to press it or something after, or spray the back to even it out, but it would give your magazine, take the shine out. Cool, huh? Okay, now what I'd like to do with this is I'd like to compare. This is just straight gesso. Let's see, I'll do it right here. This is regular gesso. Liquitex, professional gesso. And this one doesn't say like heavy or light or anything that I can see. So let's take our white and put it here. Now let's clean the brush really, really well. And let's use the actual store-bought gesso right next to it. Let's mark it so there's no confusion. Okay, let's just let this sit for a minute. Just to be fair, and I've got some paper we can practice on. Oh, let's see here. I just love this. I mean, what's not to love, right? Okay. What do I want to do? I can't wait. Let's do some clear. Feels like gesso. It does leave the marks of the brayer. Then let's do a little of this straw. Let's see, let's do this one. That is freaking awesome. Okay, let's wipe this off just a little. I know it's still got a little color on it. Okay, let's do some of this brown. Latte, excuse me. Let's do that right here. Oh my gosh, it's great. Look at that. It just colored it over. It gave it some texture. I didn't do any pink. I'm regretting that now. So what have I done? I've done these three. Did I do that? No, okay. So let's see. Let's do some white on one of these and then regular gesso on the other. How's that? Even though you don't really get a vote, I'm trying to make it you feel like you get a vote. Oh, this is fun. Oh, yes, this is fun. Okay, now to be fair, let's clean this off. Okay, now let's grab the store-bought. I didn't pour very much of that. We'll give it the same amount. It's not a very big spot, so. We'll make sure it's proportionally equal. Yeah, loving that. That is awesome. Did I do anything there? I want to do some pink. Okay, I'm going to take this alcohol ink and it's pink sherbet. I don't know what that color is. I've never used it. I'll put it here. So far, my favorite is the latte or the what is it? Scattered straw. I happen to have 3 of those because I went on a buying binge and forgot that I bought it. Let's see, I'll put that in the, I'm gonna put it in the white because I think this pink is kind of bubblegummy. I don't know, if it's the color of the label, it's too pink for me. That's cool. Gosh, that is so close to what I want. Hope I don't mess it up, but I am gonna add just another drop. What time are we at? These would look great together too, you know. If you don't want to coffee or tea dye your paper, you could just gesso them. This is the one, right? Yeah. works great. It does have just a pink tinge. I hope you guys can see it. I'll lift this up and see if you can see it. And then, of course, you know, it has to dry. These streaks right here are the clumps of the powder and or calcium. This doesn't have anything on it. This had clear. I should have wrote on it. I think this had the straw. I don't remember. I'd have to look. I think this actually had the straight gesso, and so did this. I don't remember. That was 5 minutes ago. I don't remember. But isn't that cool? Yeah. See, can you see that it took the shine away? Even though it's even just copied. Okay, now let's look at our test runner. Look at that. You can't tell the difference. I could not tell the difference between homemade and store-bought. Gesso's expensive. Yeah. And the clear with just the calcium carbonate, it is clear. It took the sheen out of the paper, but it's clear. And then here's the white. That's the straw, I believe. This is the latte. It's not quite dry yet. Yeah. Fun, fun. Oh, here's my page of what I did before. The video, the disappearing video. I added some stain, and I didn't care for it, but it turned it like a milkshake color. And I did green, and then this was the clear. Yeah. Okay, so do we want to paint a piece of paper? What do we want to do with that? I have some cool. This would be cool. Well, I don't know if pink and green? No, Carol. Psh. And no. Let's do latte. See what it looks like on color. Oh, I wanted to use my finger so bad just now. That could have been bad. That's nice. It just mutes it. Just took the spark out of the color. I love it. Yeah, this is a keeper. I really don't use my alcohol inks very often. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Nice. And as far as feeling it, I really can't tell the difference. Even though the homemade is not stirred to perfection, honestly, I can't tell the difference. In it, this first one has some crumbs on it. It's the clear. Just depends on, you know, if that's what you want or not. Yeah, I like that. I bet we could stamp on it. We have a minute. Let's try. If it's dry enough. Let me see. I'll just grab an easy peasy stamp. Oh, let's do script. That's always good. And let's do it in black. No. Let's do it in gold. Scrapbooking.com had a special a while ago, and you got this free metallic gold. Oh gosh, guys, it's gorgeous. I tried it on fabric and it wasn't really super great. Let's see, let's do the center. That's in our pocket. Will go like this. All right. I usually cut those little tabs off. Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh gosh, I wish you guys could see this exactly like it is. Can you see that it glitters? If you don't have that stamp color, I highly recommend it. So this goes this way. Let's do this. Gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's not really dry. I hope I didn't ruin my ink blotter thing. That would really stink. Gosh, that gold is just gorgeous. Yeah, it really gave an aging to the paper. That this paper is from Artie Mae's boho kit. When I made my boho journal. Beautiful. Yeah. I hope you guys have fun with this prompt. It's so easy. The baking powder doesn't make real clear gesso, but the calcium carbonate does. But the baby powder is almost, and I think if you added more water to the baby powder gesso, you would get clearer gesso. Okay guys, that was fun. Now I gotta figure out how to use this all up. It's fun. I'll have fun cleaning up, and hope you guys are having a great day. Enjoy the prompt. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.